Hey guys, Alexa Rose Carlin here with a Q&A video. Now, I've been receiving a ton of great questions over on Instagram and Twitter, and now I'm going to start making more videos answering all of your questions. So I got a great question from Sajay Price over on Instagram. She asked, were you scared when planning your first conference? Was it self-funded or should I get an investor? This is a great question, and I get this question all the time. So to answer briefly, yes, I was terrified, and no, I didn't have an investor. My business was completely self-funded, and it's still funded by me to this day. Now, one thing about fear is anything worth doing, anything that's meaningful is going to be scary because it's risky. That's what makes it exciting. That's what makes it meaningful, because you don't know what's going to happen and you want it so badly that you are afraid that it may fail because you want it so badly. So just remember that you are never going to know if you can make it happen until you go for it, and you never know what lies on the other side of that fear. So I went for it, and I took $2,000 from my savings that I saved up from previous business ventures, and I put a deposit on a venue, and I ran with the idea. And I've been profitable since the first event and running and working out the cash flow hustle. Now, I hear a lot of event organizers talk about how you won't be profitable in the first 3 to 5 events. That scared me, that terrified me, and I can't tell you how many people told me that. But I believed in myself, I believed in my work ethic, and we made a profit the first event, and because we made a profit, we've been able to continue to grow and impact more people through the Women in Power Expo. And the first year hosting 2 events, we reached almost 5,000 people, which was amazing. So don't think that you need to have an investor to get your idea into motion and turning your ideas into reality. You have to just believe in yourself and know that regardless of the statistics, you can redefine the odds and change it, right? Change the odds to your favor. You have the capability right here in front of you. Yes, there are some things that are out of your control, but when it comes to running a big conference and preparing ahead of time, there's a lot of things that you can do to ensure it's successful and you don't lose a lot of money, and hopefully you come out on the other end profitable and impacting thousands and thousands of people. It was always my mission to make a difference in at least one person's life every single day. And I saw an opportunity with the Women in Power Expo to take that one person and multiply it to thousands in just one day. And that's exactly what drove me, even through the fears, even through the obstacles, and even through the challenges of not really knowing every step to take. I think that when you don't know A to Z, like every single step possible, it leaves room for creativity. Yes, you can work with mentors and coaches and consultants to help you create that strategy. And I do advise you to do that if you have the funds, because it will make your life a lot easier. Plus you'll have that support, and I'm a big believer in support. But if you need to do it solo, then believe in yourself and believe that you can do it and you can make it happen. If you really want it, I urge you to go after it. Would an investor make it easier? Yeah, it probably would still make it easier if I had an investor right now, but it's not something that has come to the table as of yet. I'm a big believer in being open to opportunities and open to change. So I don't know what the future lies ahead for Women in Power Expo or myself, but I will say that I grew this company to become the largest event for female leaders and entrepreneurs in South Florida and DC within its first year off of $2,000 in savings. And I only invested the first event less than $200 in marketing and advertising. Not because I didn't want to spend more money, but just because I just didn't have it. And so I had to do it the grassroots way. But I will tell you this, because I grew Wex the way I did, it created such an authentic community and is still growing in a grassroots way. It's all about word of mouth. It's all about putting yourself out there. I grew it through public speaking and social media, and I'm still doing that today and hustling. And it's just about finding the right avenue that feels right to you and that capitalizes on your strengths. Remember, self-awareness and do what you are strong at and try to delegate the rest. Now, I know that's not always possible when you're just starting a business or working out funds, but really focus on what you're strong at and try to capitalize on that as much as possible. So I hope that answered your question. Again, anything meaningful is going to be scary, but you have to go for it. This is a Q&A episode. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below or message me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you want to leave a comment. Me and my team will be producing more of these. So if you have a question, ask away. I would love to answer it for you. Thanks so much for tuning in.